Ain't nothing but against the party.
Light that up, Slim. Why you acting like
Hey, welcome to the Dopey Show. I'm Dopey.
I'm Jay.
That's right, two dope motherfuckers in a Cadillac.
I'm riding the Chevy tonight. We got the heated seats, so we good.
Yeah, but we like to put a little front on, like a certain little Tulsa rapper, because we're ill. Hey, we're gonna talk to you tonight about movie, music, games,
Whatever else happens to pop up as a topic.
whatever else tickles our fancy. Yeah.
Ain't nothing tickling my fancy.
Nothing tickle your fancy?
But,
I had a chick last weekend. Anyways, first thing we'll talk to you about is Lionel Richie. He's getting an award.
Oh, man, they're one of the original members of the Commodores.
That's right, the Commodores, huh?
So-
Dancing on Silver.
Hey, you know what? Dude had the ultimate stalker video. What was the name of the video?
Hello.
Following a blind girl around.
Following
the
a
damn
blind
college.
girl around.
Dude, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Uh,
But anyway.
All right, he's getting an award from Harvard for his 1985 benefit song, We Are the World. He co-wrote it. He also redid it again in 2010 for the Haiti earthquake, for the earthquake victims. And his longtime supporter of breast cancer. He loves boobies. You love boobies?
I love boobies.
I love boobies.
I prefer ass over boobies, but
Ass,
if the boobies just happen to pop out before our ass did, we are all good.
We are good. Ass men, ladies. Ass men. If you got ass, we got that ass.
Honey, bed over, bed, call it. Anyway,
Yeah, so, I don't know what the name of the award is, but he's getting an award from Harvard. One of the few other people got this award, so it's kind of a slim award to get, I guess. Hard to get.
maybe he's in a prestigious crowd to receive
Prestigious
such an
crowd.
award.
What, do you think you stopped using Jericho juice?
No, dude got a natural curl.
Natural
You know?
curl. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that Lionel Richie. You know what I'm saying?
Cardigan sweater. Looking like Bill Cosby when he stepped out on the movie scene.
Hey, man. Can't front on the Bill Cosby sweater.
No,
They're on sale
man.
right now for 50% off at Express.
Express. Cardigan sweaters. Yeah. And next we're going to talk about Soldier Boy. This motherfucker
All right,
here.
man. Okay, I appreciate the fact that he uses the name Soldier Boy, but your boy here being a former soldier himself, I'll gut that little motherfucker, I hate that fucking dude. I can't stand the dance. I can't stand his music. Suddenly, I can't stand his fans. Anyway.
Soldier Boy, who hates on the soldiers. Is that true?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
No. What do you say about the soldiers?
Said something bad about the soldiers, that he don't respect the soldiers.
Don't
He
respect the soldiers?
anything that they do.
But
Like I said, I'll kill that motherfucker, yo.
But his respectable dance.
You know what? I'm suddenly having flashbacks like I'm in Iraq. I killed a motherfucker.
Mustard gas and all that shit?
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah?
I'm an up close and personal type
Up
dude,
close
you
and
know what I'm
personal.
saying?
Look into the eyes as they dilate.
K-bar to the diaphragm. Anyway.
Dances. You said something about his dances, man. Let's talk a little bit about his dances. Go Superman on that hoe. Does anybody out there know what Superman on that hoe means? Is it really a dance?
No, Superman the hose, when you bust that gooey one on her back.
Let the sheets dry. That's right. Let the sheets dry. She gets up with the sheets stuck to her back. That's Superman that hoe. That is what that is. And, my little sister was dancing to the song.
You need
Dancing.
to slap your little sister.
Man, I slapped my
Educate her
mama
on
for
this
letting her
dance.
listen to it. I slapped my
You know
mama.
what?
Why you let her listen to that shit? Doing that little dance.
I
I
wouldn't
want the
Superman
dance.
no hoes in my house personally, fuck up my personal sheets. That was like a hotel type thing.
300 count satin sheets just
that
tricked
shit
off.
costs money.
It does cost money. It does.
I just can't see doing it.
Yeah. Well, he's in the news. He got served eviction papers. I guess his albums aren't doing all that good. He didn't pay November's rent, $4,725. All them tattoos and you ain't got no paper in the bank?
See? That's
Huh?
what happens when you Superman them hoes. Supposed to be taking their motherfucking money.
He's
You're
supposed to be
Superman these
Yeah,
hoes.
supposed to be paying the rent, not tricking on hoes.
So how you gonna be a multi-million-dollar artist?
Is he multi-million-dollar? Is he platinum?
Okay, it could be triple wood. I don't
Triple
know.
wood.
The thing is, you got all this paper. Are you living beyond your means? Are you in the NFL now?
Man.
I mean, what the fuck?
Must be the tattoos. They get expensive.
From who?
Shit, if I know. Does he go to
man.
Little Wayne's tattoo
If
artist?
it ain't Mr. Cartoon, you can't fuck with me with that
you
kind of
can't.
money.
Yeah, not for that kind of money. No, definitely not.
$47.25 for rent. Where the fuck was you staying?
Man,
I'd have stayed.
$4,000.
Hey, real talk. I'd have stayed with my mom for
Man,
as long
save
as I
some
could.
money up. You know what I'm saying? $4,000 a month. What the
that.
fuck?
Shit,
You
give
know?
mom $400 and we'll be straight.
Yeah, $400 stay with moms. Check it out, Soldier Boy. You know what I'm saying? Before you get gutted.
I'm gonna see you.
Don't come around here because we
play
ill.
Oh man! You know, matter of fact, speaking of I'm ill, if I see you in an alley somewhere,
Hey, he's a gutting motherfucker right here, boy.
That's what I do.
Gutting and cutting. Yeah, but he's still got a rough year, including allegedly lying about owning a plane. Yeah, some troops got mad about that shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if you did own the plane, I'd have made a special phone call for your ass. So be glad you lied about that shit, motherfucker.
Military mind. You hear me? Military mind. So he's getting arrested for reportedly carrying weed and a gun in a briefcase. What is this, T.I. Jr.? Huh? Lil Wayne?
Stop trying to do what other rappers are doing.
Man.
See what I'm saying?
We talked about this last week, regression. You know, you're out there, you're making music, you're making money, and you want to go and carry a gun and some weed in a briefcase. What the fuck are you thinking?
You know what? If you're a real street nigga and you do that type of shit where you normally had a gun, normally had weed.
Normally, keyword.
Fine. Do what you do, but now you in the limelight, so keep that shit under wraps. Now, this little motherfucker right here, my album sales ain't doing too good.
Yeah, so we go.
Let me get caught with a gun and some weed. Maybe I can be like Lil Wayne. Maybe I can be like T.I. Stop that shit, dude.
Stop it, man. Stick to the music.
Matter of fact, what you need to do is figure out how you gonna pay this motherfucking rent money.
That's what you need to be doing. Quit carrying guns and weeds in your briefcase. You know what I'm saying? Make a hit. You know, speaking of hits, he says got a 4th studio album drops next year. You gonna go get it?
Album?
An album next year.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it says.
No. I won't even download that shit on my rap.
I wouldn't fucking burn that shit if somebody paid me to. There ain't no way.
Matter of fact, I'm going to go home and whoop my kids right now. Just in case they talk about buying that motherfucker.
Wake your ass up and apologize. You better not think about getting Soulja Boy.
Fuck.
Yeah. On to other things. Nicki Minaj. Being ass men that we are.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Whether it's fake or whether it's real, I like her ass. As far as her rapping and all that shit, you can keep that bullshit to yourself. Man. I think she got a ghostwriter, but you didn't hear me say that.
Ghostwriter? You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think she got a ghostwriter too.
Oh, man, you put her in the freestyle battle for real, she gonna show her ass.
Stutter. Look at my booty.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, but
why? You know, apparently her and Lil Kim are still beefing too.
Yeah, I heard about that. Why is that?
I don't know. I think they should just come together and just start licking each other's pussy on video.
Come together, make love, not war.
I could be nasty.
Yeah, nasty freak.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay. Yeah, she's getting a Barbie doll made. It's supposed to come out December 7th. Proceeds they benefit Project Angel Food Organization. I didn't get to really research what that was about, but from my understanding, you know, it's a charity that helps people that can't eat during the holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, things like that.
For a split second, I thought you were going to say for people who couldn't pay their rent.
Soulja Boy, check it out. No, but yeah, apparently Katy Perry is another one. You know, she's kind of hot.
Yeah, she is kind of hot, but did you ever notice she has like that real long upper torso and like her ass just kind of hangs down and then it curves up?
Who was that said that? Wasn't that Ice Cube, straight up, straight down?
Yeah, so see, if I was the doll maker, I would just do Katy Perry a favor and raise her ass up just a little bit.
Give it a lift?
You know what I'm saying?
It usually don't happen until you hit 40.
You know, yeah, well, her shit's already dropping, so when she hits
Not like
40,
her album sales. It's dropping.
It's going to the ankles, man.
It's dropping to the ankles, man. Yeah. But I'm interested to see what that's like, man. You know, I had a Tupac doll.
How big is the doll?
I don't know how big the doll is. It's a Barbie, so I mean, imagine what articulated about
you
foot and a half.
You can rest assured that nobody's going to be, doing those naughty things to your doll.
No naughty things to the dolls.
Not in that size.
I don't know, man. I'd like to see how many people in the hood actually go get them Nicki Minaj doll. You know, how many little girls gonna be playing with Nicki Minaj, the Il Nana. Yeah, she's self-proclaimed Il Nana.
Just the whole Minaj thing. Would you really buy that for your daughter?
No, I wouldn't. In fact, I'd probably go home and beat my daughter's ass.
Like Nicki's doll. Here's Nicki doll. The Nicki doll. Or
I put it in the man cave.
Or the Young Money Nicki doll. Whatever you want to call it.
I put it in the man
whole
cave.
Minaj thing. I think you'd be preparing little mama for a disaster.
Yeah. No, I put it in the man cave. Check out my Barbie doll. It's got ass. All right. When we come back, we'll talk about a lot of other more eventful things. Drake beef. We got Young Jeezy beef. There's a lot of beef going on. But we'll be right back after this. Hey, welcome back to the Dopey Show. I'm Dopey, and once again, this is Jay. That's right. When we left a while ago, we was talking about Barbie dolls. Speaking of Barbie dolls, T.I.'s wife, you know what her name is?
Tiny.
Tiny. Tiny. How do you get a name like that?
I don't know, man. I think it's the sound of her voice.
Is that what it is?
You ever actually heard her talk?
No, I haven't.
I mean, it's real tiny.
It's tiny.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
About a church mouse?
Shit, put some bass in that shit before you yell at me, woman.
There's some bass in the voice. I don't know, man. I'm scared a woman has some bass in the voice. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, more bass than what she got in there. 'Cause,
Well,
I mean, that shit would drive me fucking bananas, baby.
Is it like,
You know, I couldn't. No, dog.
Yeah.
Anyway, ain't no diss. You know what I'm saying? She got a fat ass.
yeah, fat ass.
Yeah.
Tiny ass is anything but tiny. All right. They got a reality show coming out. He doesn't like to call it a reality show. He doesn't refer to it as a reality show. But my question is, what the fuck do you call it when someone follows you with a camera?
Cops.
Bad boys.
That's
bad
what I would
boys.
call it.
Yeah.
I mean, the nigga seem to stay in jail all the time. I love the music.
I love the music.
You know?
Love the music, T.I.
I even love your selection of weaponry, man. But
Ah,
you
yeah,
gotta be
awesome
cool
weapons.
carrying that bullshit, you know?
Can't be getting caught, man. Let other motherfuckers carry it for you. We talked about that last time. A kingpin, man. You a king? Be a kingpin. Let somebody else carry that shit. Tiny. She got a fat ass. Put some guns in that fat ass. You know?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Silencers in those front pockets.
Then you actually get a chance to reach in and, you know.
Yeah. Get to grab something besides a little 9mm HK or something, you know?
You still use 9mm?
Got some of these rappers use some off-the-wall shit.
I'm an FN man myself.
FN?
FN 5.7.
Uh-oh.
Check it out. If you don't know what it is, check it out.
Look it up. It's a beautiful gun. Beautiful. Says it documents his life as a husband and father. This is T.I. and Tiny, the reality show. I have someone that documents us. You know, we're fathers.
Yeah.
Follow us around with a camera.
I'm a husband, too.
Yeah.
Believe that shit.
Yeah. Me, I'm a recovering ex-husband, you know, kind of like a recovering addict. I go to
recovering
AH.
ex-husband. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
you know, addictive husband. You know.
So when you walk in, it's like, you know, hey, my name is Dopey. I'm a recovering ex-husband.
I'm a recovering ex-husband.
Hi, Dopey.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Love, support. That's what I need, ladies. You know?
I've seen this dude married before. You know, it's a bad thing.
It's a bad.
Just imagine.
Bad situation. Act like T.I., you know, can't think straight, do stupid ass shit. Yeah, that's me.
I don't think he got caught, though.
No, I didn't get caught. No, that's scot-free. Yeah, so they follow him around with a camera, and he says he doesn't want to call it a reality show, but he talks about how he's a good husband and father. He puts his family first in the process to bring his music up to speed.
You
That'd
know,
be a long fucking show.
I don't know, man. I've heard some of his new stuff on XM radio, you know, and it sounds pretty good. Got a couple cuts with Big Crit on there.
Yeah.
And, the new music sounds pretty good if the nigga can just keep it straight.
Stay out of jail.
He'll be back up in there.
Stay out of jail. Yeah.
With, you know, more joints like Swagger Like Us, you know what I'm saying? That was a jam right there.
Like us. Yeah. Now, that one he did with Eminem was pretty cool, too.
Yeah. Big up T.I., man. Just do your thing, nigga, and you know.
Stay out of jail.
Do what the fucking reality show's supposed to be about. Be a father and a husband, nigga.
And worry about that music career. Quit worrying about how much X pills you can get and what guns you can smuggle in. He's got a clothing line, too. A lot of people don't know that. A coup. Did I say that right? A coup?
Damn, that sounds like a takeover.
It does. It sounds like a sneeze to me. A coup. God bless you. Yeah. I know. I don't really support it.
Is it supposed to be like urban wear, or is it like, say, you know, button-ups and...
There's a few button-ups, a few polos, a few t-shirts. Kind of more or less like Machiavelli, but just not as fly. Not as fly. I don't like a coup. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I'm an Echo man. I like to wear my Machiavelli.
So you like the cut and stitch?
Cut and stitch, yeah. The clothing line, the dress, the dress and clothing line.
All right.
No coup though. I mean, you know, if that's your cup of tea, you know, check it out. If you want to support your local rappers and their clothing line, get some a coup. Yeah. So I guess.
Do you know where it's being sold at? Because
no, actually,
I have yet to see this.
I haven't seen it, but of course we are in the thug. We're in the Midwest, so we'll probably be the last to get some shit.
Oh, like that. We got another 10 years.
Another 10 years, yeah. So cool. You want to get online? You know, that'd be my suggestion. Get it online. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna Google this shit when I get off the air tonight, and if we do have another show and I do make my presence known, I'll give you a rundown on the AQ word.
Yeah, you gonna support the AQ?
I said I'll give you a rundown on the AQ word. I didn't say I was gonna buy the shit.
Do you guys really care? You know, hit us up on our website. Let us know what you think about it. We'll drop the website address after the show. Talking about T.I., he's got his son who's starting to rap.
See, you know, I understand following in daddy's footsteps and being an entertainer.
I hope
very few children that can do that.
I hope he doesn't follow his daddy's footsteps.
Jaden Smith hooked it up. I got to give it to him in the Karate Kid. The boy did fantastic. You know?
Yeah.
But as far as rapping, you got to be a cold motherfucker to follow your dad. I'm sorry.
Especially if your dad's self-proclaimed king.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you gonna come in as a prince or you gonna be the court jester.
Motherfuckers are gonna laugh at you. They're gonna laugh at you.
You better come hard, dude.
Come hard or go home. What other kid
I'm a
rappers?
bootleg album anyways. You ain't getting my pack.
Romeo was another one, wasn't he? Did he
Oh,
think
that
he
was,
followed his dad's Master P?
No. He should have just spent the money, man.
Man, spent the money, lived in your daddy's shadow. That's what you should have done. That's what you should have done.
Maybe produce Bow Wow's album or something.
They're best friends, aren't they?
I don't know.
No?
You know, I'm sure they Twitter each other and Facebook and shit. Like I said, I ain't a hater, especially after that nigga lost fucking Sierra. What the fuck?
Yeah,
was you
man.
thinking?
What was you smoking? Must have been the shit T.I. was selling. I don't know. Other rap music. Astro. I don't know if a lot of people followed him or not. He was the little young rapper on X Factor. He lost out. He got voted off, which isn't really that big of a deal because apparently rumor has it that Jay-Z signed him the same night.
Oh shit!
Nothing's been confirmed though. Or nobody's speaking on it. But he was quoted saying that it was for the better, and he's only mad because he can't see his girl in Cali.
FaceTime.
FaceTime.
There you go.
You know.
You can see her, and when she does get to Cali, you know what I'm saying, you can get more FaceTime.
Like Jay-Z don't have someone to stay with. What the hell?
You know what, man?
Rihanna. You know, I'm sure he's got a little Rihanna mini-me's.
Hey, I know you got some of that Rihanna, Jay. Don't lie. S.
Oh, man.
M. Shit, there you go right there. You know what I'm saying?
Jay-Z tapping Rihanna.
I couldn't imagine Jay on top of Beyonce. I'm sorry.
No?
I don't even see it, dude.
No?
I don't see it.
Big old lips.
I don't see B down on her knees just giving a motherfucker the gerp. I don't see it.
You know,
but if that's what y'all doing, more power to you, but I don't see it.
He's signing all this local talent, it sounds like. Well, not local for her, but these up-and-coming rappers.
It's local for us because we got Google.
We got to Google this shit, because that's what we do.
Navigation, but, you know.
TLC has a documentary coming out. Huh? Remember TLC back in the day?
Yeah, who don't remember TLC?
Oh, man.
I remember TLC when they was wearing condoms and uniform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
when they
used
was
to be in the
supporting the
club
condom
going
thing.
hard to what about your friends? That used to be my joint because your boy can move here. But,
You break down?
oh, man, all day, every day.
So they make that song Scrubs about you?
No, nigga, I ain't riding in your car.
I'm about to run rolling a Chevy.
Shit, fuck that.
Yeah, they got a documentary by VH1 that they haven't got it released that yet. But as soon as we find out, we're going to bring that news to you. Drake.
It's the eyebrows.
Here's the beef of the show. Drake, Mr. Eyebrows.
All
What was
right.
that show he used to be on? Degrassi? Degrassi? He should have stuck to acting, man. His rap style is just...
You know what? That was what the whole beef was about, was the rap style.
Yeah.
You know, he was saying that Luda stole his rap style. Now, I don't know about you, but Luda's been rapping for 11, 12 years.
Yeah, he signed on Scarface's label, Def Jam South. I remember when he signed on.
Yeah, so, I mean, Luda's had this rap style for a minute. It's called the super dope flow. And Luda's been doing it for a minute. Him and other rappers felt that Dre and them took the style and just didn't give credit or pay homage to the people that actually created it.
Swag biting.
Yeah.
That's what we call it right here.
Swag jacking.
Somebody called it swag, please, and arrest us later.
So, Luda released a mixtape called 1.21 gigawatts. That's 1 billion gigawatts to you dumb motherfuckers.
You don't know what a gig is? So what's that from, though? Isn't that from a movie or something?
That movie would be Back to the Future.
1.21 gigawatts can fly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dr. Emmett McBrown, for you motherfuckers that don't
know. Yeah, so it's it's an album.
It's 1.21 gigawatts. It's a mixtape dropped by Luda November 15th. The original release date was back in October, but he pushed it back a little bit further because he wanted to get some more people on the mixtape. So you got people like Rick Ross, Mac Miller on there, Wiz Khalifa, and various others. I've heard a few joints from it, and it's a real good mixtape.
Yeah, whole album goes just dissing Drake.
No, the whole album is not dissing Drake. He's got a song on there called Bada Boom. That's
Bada Boom.
Directed directly towards Drake and Big Sean.
Big Sean?
Yeah.
Got beef with Big Sean?
Well, I guess, him and Drake is doing the thing together.
Is that what they was dissing Luda together?
Yeah, in that interview. Drake hasn't responded yet with his own beef song, but, I'm sure something's going to come out. If not, it'd probably be best for you not to say anything. I mean, like he said in the album, man, he's gone 16 times platinum. He gives a fuck about what you sold in a week.
Jesus. Well, they got like 2 albums on it, Drake. I mean, he hadn't even released the second one yet, right?
Yeah.
So he's wetting the game. You know what I mean?
Man, you know what? A lot of people like Drake.
I don't. I personally don't like Drake.
I can bump one or two cuts.
No, I can't. He don't make no damn sense.
My niggas singing on the tracks and all. And
his lyrics is an oxymoron. The only album, the only song that I have that has Drake on it is Deuces by Chris Brown.
You know what? That song that they got out, The Motto. Have you heard that?
No, I haven't.
Check it out. Him and Lil Wayne on this song, they actually go hard. The beat goes hard. You can actually roll the windows down to be caught listening to a Drake.
Get me caught listening to it. Is that one of them motherfuckers got to roll the window up and be like, man, I hope they didn't hear that shit?
There's no women going to be at the stoplight singing with you talking about they the best. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to check that out. What's that song called again?
It's called The Motto.
The Motto.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne and Drake.
Yeah, it's a cut, man. It's a good joint.
Yeah. Well, we'll be right back after a little bit. We're not quite through. Drake has a little bit more beef. Apparently he can't keep his nose out of the bullshit. Be right back. Hey, welcome to the Dopey Show. We left you. We was talking about Drake. Now he can't keep his nose out of the bullshit.
You know what? I understand the bullshit part of it, I guess, because rap is like anything else, a competition.
But no, I'm one of the firm believers that the beef helps elevate the sales, and I think that's what a lot of it is.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
But if you really want to elevate your motherfucking sales, I think all you motherfuckers with beef, all the rappers with beef should get in a motherfucking octagon and just go at
just
that
go
shit.
at it. UFC that shit.
Have real rap beef. Now, fuck all the lyrics on the wax, all that shit. You should have like Rick Ross versus who the fuck he going out, Jeezy or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Drake and Luda, eyebrows versus Chris. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just go in there and bang shit. I mean, actually train for like 6 months and shit between albums or mixtapes. What the fuck y'all gonna do? And actually get in there and throw down. I don't think none of y'all will do it because probably half y'all niggas can't fight. But I'm just saying.
I don't want to. I want to touch that. I want to touch that. But who do you think would win between Drake and Kanye? He's already had his jaw wired shut.
I give it to Drake.
Give it to Drake? You think Drake whoop his ass?
I think Kanye would actually run around the fucking octagon.
You don't think he busted Drake better fruit fight?
Nope.
No?
Huh. I don't see it.
That's that military mind of yours.
I don't see it.
You don't see it?
That nigga looks soft to me.
Security!
You know, hey, like Common's new song, Sweet. Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen to the track, man.
Listen to
you
it.
know what I'm saying?
Sweet by Common. Check it out. Yeah, he's beefing with Drake too, isn't he?
Yeah. You know, it's a, not directly saying Drake, but, it's
you get the idea.
Drake, nigga.
You get the idea. He's talking about Drake.
Read the article.
Apparently, Drake is beefing with Kanye, not clearing for some samples for the Takedown album. I guess that's his new album, The Takedown. Reportedly, he parted way with his managers. Also, on top of that, what is this boy thinking, man?
Hey, man, do what you do, man, but be smart about the shit because you're picking a lot of fights and burning some bridges, nigga. You might need a beat from Kanye one day.
Man, you might need Kanye. Kanye's big in the game.
I don't see Dre hooking you up because he's still supposedly doing something that detox bullshit that everybody's been waiting a decade for.
Hey, that's some shit we was waiting for though. Dr. Dre dropped some shit. Man, he's like E.F. Hutton. Motherfucking Dre drops something, everybody gets that shit.
Don't get me wrong, nigga. Dre is the shit, but I can't wait 10 years for an album.
Oh, and it pushed back because a lot of leaks. But that's neither here nor there. So
anyway,
but Drake, it's all good. Drake apparently is said there was too many people with their hands in his pockets. I don't know if there's too many people hands in his pockets or if he's just got his mouth on everyone's dick, because it's just ridiculous how he's just beefing with everybody.
Hey man, with all the money you got, buy pants with no pockets.
Pants with no pockets. With them skinny jeans, you can't get your hand in your pocket.
Yeah, you wearing skinny jeans anyway.
Yeah, how they get their hands in your pocket? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and for all you niggas that think that's hot, that shit is not hot. If your jeans are tighter than your woman's jeans, you are fucking up. You are
fucking up. Hey, I heard on a show, or not a show. It was a song the other day talking about skinny jeans don't mean that you're hot. It just means your booty claps.
You know what? I heard that somewhere too.
I can't remember what song that was, man.
I also heard on a song that says I can't wear skinny jeans because my dick don't fit.
My nuts, my nuts don't fit. I don't wear skinny jeans because my nuts don't fit. Anyways, so on to other beef. Young Jeezy apparently has a beef with Mr. Self-proclaimed boss Rick Ross, who I might add used to be a CO. How do you go from locking motherfuckers up to selling records?
I don't know, but it's working.
It's working, apparently. Yeah, apparently it's working.
I'd like to go from what I do to selling records.
Man.
I sell one record, I'll be good. You niggas never see me again.
I never see me. He get ghost. You know what I'm saying? He get ghost.
I'll be on the island some motherfucking where shit. I don't want to.
No.
So what these niggas be?
He's got a new album and a movie coming out. Thug Motivation 103, Hustler's Ambition. Somebody was telling me they got a little combo. I think we was talking during the break. He said there's going to be a little limited edition combo pack.
Yeah,
going on.
Limited edition combo pack. And you know what I think was really going to make the documentary good? And it's really touching on, his dope sales when he was a hustler and D-boy.
When he was actually doing the shit instead of a wannabe like some of these other rappers are doing.
It's narrated by none other than Samuel
motherfucking Jackson.
How it taste, motherfucker?
Samuel L. Jackson narrated this shit. Now, he's doing big things here. But back to this beefy, apparently something was said by Rick Ross. It doesn't really go say what it was said. He used a Rick Ross beat on his BMF beat and titled the song "Death Before Dishonor." And I guess Rick Ross took some shit he said in the song personal.
Look, man, you guys are like multi-millionaires, supposedly bosses. If you're gonna say something about a motherfucker, just say it. He's not really gonna shoot you.
Just call him up. If you really think somebody's talking shit about you, call him up. All this Twitter and all this Facebook and all this get back to the studio and do the shit, it's all bullshit.
Well, why don't you guys just sit down across the table like bosses would do?
Yeah, have a sit down. And that's exactly what Jeezy said. If we could have just sat in the corner and talked about it, it would have been all good. But as far as he's concerned, it's for record sales. And that's what I feel like it was. I think it's for record sales. Because
I don't buy your records. I get the bootleg. So I'm going to tell you right now.
Burned. We rip them.
I'll use a BitTorrent to get your music off the internet. I'm not buying your shit.
Why is that? Why is that?
Why? I don't buy the shit.
Yeah, why you don't buy shit?
You know what? I'm going to take that back.
Okay.
The only albums that I buy are Zero albums, because that's my nigga right there.
Hey, he's got a new one.
Only nigga that's
He's got a new one.
Shit.
Yeah, Zero goes hard.
That's the dude right there. I don't give a fuck what you say. You probably won't say it to his face because the nigga will probably bust you in the mouth.
Gut you.
Like we always do about this time.
Yeah, but I don't know. I buy albums. I do buy albums. I buy some of those, but I don't buy any of the newer ones. New ones garbage, man. All they do is fucking brag. You might find one good single on the whole album. And that's the reason why I burn it.
That's why I don't buy albums, because not to go back in the past and shit. But remember that nigga Silk the Shocker? All right.
I remember Silk. Mister! What the fuck?
That album, it ain't my fault. Yeah, nigga, it was your fault.
It was completely your fault. The whole album was your fault.
Yeah, one track on
One track. I don't even think I listened to the whole track all the way.
Hey, after that, man, it was like, I was at a fucking shooting range. Pull. Bow. That was bullshit.
Using your shit for skeets. You hear me? Skeet, skeet, pow! Yeah, so he's got a new... Young Jeezy got a new album coming out, a little combo package thing, and got Naughty by Nature. They got a new one coming out called Anthem Inc.
All three of them?
I didn't catch if all three of them's in there. It just said Naughty by Nature. But last I heard, who was it that left? Tretch? Was it Tretch that left Naughty by Nature? He's still running it?
I thought he was a leader, and then there was Vinny and what's his nuts? Who was the other nigga?
Was what's his nuts the one that left? I can't remember.
Either way, that's a bunch of old niggas on stage rapping. Y'all might want to check that out.
Oh, speaking of old.
Remember Diggable Planets?
Diggable Planets. Were they using walkers and fucking...
walkers, Geritol. As a matter of fact, I thought I saw one of them motherfuckers in a hover round. Anyway, they are getting back together.
Getting back together with the hover rounds and walkers.
They said they're supposed to be doing big things for 2012. They got a tour and an album coming out.
Some of the songs Diggable Planets. Let's refresh their memory. It's been a while.
Okay. The only one song that really made them famous was Slick Like That.
Slick Like That.
And that was a jump. I mean, I'd play it right now.
Yeah.
I might just play that shit in my Chevy on the way to the house.
On the way to the house. Diggable Planets.
Like that.
Pop it in there.
We smooth like that.
We out. Like that. Yeah, they was out. Make a comeback, 6 years later?
You know what? I wish the Fugees would get their shit together and come on back. But that Lauryn Hill, that motherfucker done lost her damn mind. They said she did a show about a month or two ago, though. And they said she rocked the spot. So she might be,
Drop something new?
Yeah. I don't know about new. But just the fact that she grabbed the mic, I'm happy with that.
You happy with that? You a Lauryn fan?
Yeah. Lauryn Hill goes hard. Went hard.
Went. Past tense. Like Diggable Planets. Went. Out the door. Yeah. We'll keep our ears posted for that. Juvenile. Rejuvenation. Comes out December 13th.
Really?
You a Juvenile fan?
You know what? He's got a couple cuts that I like. I gotta say.
That's one of them, man. Juvenile was cool when he was good when he was with the Hot Boys and whatever and whatnot. But he's one of them. It's a one song here or there. You know.
Yeah, as I said, he got a couple songs. And shit.
Yeah.
He ain't with Young Money and all them fools over there. You know what I'm saying? I only know if him and Birdman and all them is still cool out there. All niggas was kissing each other in the mouth and shit.
That's another show. That's another show. Rap game homosexuality. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that some other time. That's funny you mentioned that, though. We just talking about that.
Kissing niggas in the mouth, let the tight jeans, goddamn.
Crooked Eye has one coming out December 13th, and None We Trust. That's a good motto. I like that. That should be your motto.
That should be on money.
Money,
Shit.
And None We Trust.
And None We Trust.
Yeah. Then we got this week coming out. We got Rammstein. Some Rammstein.
All right.
Rammstein.
Hey.
Du hast mich.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good
I
fan.
rock Rammstein. I like Rammstein. Rammstein,
they put on a good show at that concert.
Pyrotechnics, man, are out of this fucking world. They blow some shit up, light some shit on fire, and that motherfucker gets down through there when he's singing.
You know, you got a dude on a raft, crowd surfing and shit.
Crowd surfing
That's
like
cool shit right there.
Yeah, they get live in their shows.
Rappers take notes, nigga.
Take notes.
Don't be standing there all day in one spot just rapping. Do something that makes
Swing
the
the
fans
towel.
want to fucking go
Swing the
crazy.
towel. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you can do that shit too.
Nah, man.
A
Water
chamois.
bottle, swing the towel. That was shit got old.
Get a chamois.
A chamois.
Yeah, swing
Oh,
the
yeah.
chamois.
The sham.
You know what I'm saying?
Moving up in the world, went from a towel to a sham. Yeah.
Get the sham wow. Get the sham wow guy in the video. Fuck that bullshit.
Ain't he dead? You on crack or something? I read
No,
about that
that's
motherfucker.
Billy Mays that died.
No,
That's
I'm the
overhead.
sham guy. He fucking
Yeah.
got cracked out or some shit.
I thought he was cracked out. That's why he's so
Speaking
wild
of crack, Korn. Korn has a new album coming out this week.
How did you get?
It's called Path of what?
How did you get crack in the corn?
Jimmy Crack Korn.
Okay.
Jimmy Crack Korn, yeah. Fat Joe. Speaking of Fat Joe, yeah. We'll talk about him later. Jimmy
right.
Crack Korn.
All
That's
right.
how I got Korn from crack.
All
You know
right,
what I'm
I
saying?
got you.
Them motherfuckers seem like they don't crack any motherfucking way. Jonathan is a weird motherfucker, man.
You know what? I like them dudes.
I like him, but Jonathan is fucking weird.
Do he still got the dreadlocks? Or did he cut that?
You know, I don't know. The last time I seen him, he hadn't pulled back, and somebody was telling me they're fucking fake anyway. Like Adam Durant from County Crows, they're fake.
His the dude from Counting Crows?
That shit is fake. Extensions, man.
They said he used to fuck a lot of bitches though.
Hey, yeah, you know.
I guess it didn't really matter.
The dreadlocks work. I might go get me a little dreadlock wig. You know
If I
what
can
I'm saying?
imagine that, you taking your clothes off next to the bed.
Wig
you pull
falls
your
off.
fucking shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on a second. You know what I'm saying?
I really
Yeah.
got a high top fade, girl.
But it's called The Path of Totality.
Yeah.
My tongue.
We are
gets in the
also
way.
doing English classes after the show.
Ladies, my tongue, it gets in the way, okay?
You know, so
Gets in the way sometimes.
we'll put a link on the website in
That's
case.
so funny.
Yeah.
Hooked on
Take on one of
Ebonics.
these
It didn't work
classes,
for me.
you know.
It didn't fucking work for me.
We have an Ebonics dictionary. It's also in pencil because that shit changes every week.
Every week. T-Pain has a new one called Revolver.
Oh.
You know T-Pain, that's Teddy Pendergrass's son.
Is he still using auto-tune?
You know, that shit gets on my fucking nerves. It sounds like talking through his throat. That little, what's it called? What was that guy's name that did that Tupac's album?
Remember Zapp and Roger used to do that shit.
Yeah, that's it. He was the one. Roger, was it Troutman?
Yeah, Roger Troutman.
Roger Troutman. Yeah, he's the one who did Tupac's. He was the first one that I ever heard do that in the game.
Yeah, I remember seeing the old videos from back in the day.
Yeah.
He was on stage with his keyboard.
Yeah,
and
the little
everything.
fucking dad. Yeah. Now everybody's fucking doing T-Pain. Come on, man. Do it like your daddy. Do some grown sexy music. You know.
Didn't him and Jay have like a small little beef back in the
a year or two ago? I was trying to look something up about that, and I believe they did, but I can't really comment on it because I don't know a whole lot about
I
it.
think Jay did the song "Death of Auto Tune,"
Uh-huh.
and then he was talking about that was his livelihood.
Right.
But he came out with an apology song to Jay-Z.
He apologized to him?
Yeah, it was a song, a full fucking song.
Of apology.
Yes, to Jay-Z. And he actually said, "My bad."
My bad.
Yeah, nigga, I was like, "What?" For real?
Hey, at least he was man enough to do it.
Bullshit, you don't put out an apology song.
No, man.
Hey,
you don't put it out publicly.
In the rap game, what is the greatest diss song of all time?
Hit him up. Hit him up by Tupac.
Okay, and what's the second greatest diss song? Ice Cube, No Vaseline.
No Vaseline. I forgot about that shit. That was probably the greatest one. That's probably the great. Hit him up would probably be a club. I'm Pac fan,
All right.
so I'm gonna say Pac number
So
one.
you
anyway.
remember those fucking two songs?
Yeah, I remember those two songs. There wasn't an apology,
Exactly.
but there might have been something in there. You know, the postcard's coming. Postcards coming.
I ain't apologizing to nobody. Even if I know I'm wrong, this is the rap game. Fuck that.
You know, Dr.
I'ma
Dre
cut your
apologized to
ass
Eazy-E. I mean, his news video, he said Eazy-E's gravesite. I'm sorry, dropping a tear. You know.
Oh well, yeah, okay. This nigga helped found NW, or he did found NW.
Yeah, but I was like, Dr. Dre.
He fucked the whole group over.
Bad.
Fucked them over bad. Now, for the nigga to die the way that he did, and them being friends, I can see that. But had the nigga still been alive, Dre ass wouldn't apologize.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
Nah.
He's still alive. If he was still alive, why would you apologize?
Nah, yeah,
Look at my record sales, nigga. I got Eminem. This nigga got everybody else on the sign on him. I don't need to apologize for shit, nigga.
I need to apologize for. I'm getting paid.
Fuck, you got your son. Come on, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go ahead. Let's talk about some more album releases. We got Amy Winehouse.
What is this, unreleased cuts?
Man, it's called Linus Hidden Treasure. So
Hidden Treasure, unreleased cuts, man. She might have had that set up before she passed on.
Yeah,
you know
man. Maybe somebody would have took the wine out of Amy Winehouse. Still be here today?
No.
No.
Something else.
Something else would have got
If it wasn't the wine, it
the
would
crack,
have
heroin,
been
the
the house.
meth, the buck, yeah.
Wine or the crack house.
The wine or the crack house, you know. It was supposed to actually be released the 5th of December, but it got pushed up to the 6th. Not that anybody really cares. Amy Winehouse.
You know what? I bet people are going to run to the stores and buy that joint.
You think so? You going to be in line?
Hell no.
Huh?
I don't wait in line for video games.
I thought I heard you. I thought I heard you playing Amy Winehouse when you pulled up to the studio.
Bullshit.
That wasn't Amy Winehouse?
There's another dude in the Chevy next to me.
That's a dude. Right
you
on.
know what? When
right
I jumped out, I said, "Damn, nigga, you ill." But,
you know they have medicine for that shit.
Uh.
Anyways, we got another one. The Cure. The Cure is Festival Live 2011. I guess they ran out of new material, so they figured
that is like the Rolling Stones of the alternative music world.
Like,
you know.
Think the makeup's running yet? And you just wear makeup and
Nah,
have their hair
I'm
on?
thinking they got that plastic surgery done pretty damn good, son.
Tattooed makeup?
Tattooed, you know, I ain't gonna say it.
Never
I
said?
might get in trouble when I get to
Speak
the
on
house.
it.
Nope, I can't
Speak
do
on
it.
it.
Can't do it.
I like a woman with tattooed makeup. I like a woman with tattooed eyeliner. You know, everything. But I don't like the tattooed eyebrows.
I don't, because I think no matter what, she's never surprised.
Never surprised?
If your makeup fucking tattooed on her eyebrows and shit, every time you talk to her, the motherfucker's just always, you know. No matter what you say, she'll just be like, really?
I'm thinking maybe they got their shit tattooed on them. Man, they're so fucking old. I mean, you'd have to move the wrinkles to put the shit on, wouldn't you?
You know what? They might get that Kenny Rogers plastic surgery.
Oh, Lord.
Or fucking, what's this dude, the Kardashians' daddy? Kris Jenner.
Nah, man.
I think he got his plastic surgery done like on a budget or some shit.
You think so?
Or because he didn't get the
Value
best.
meal?
He didn't get the best plastic surgeon.
Value plastic surgeon?
It's like, you know what? We couldn't get the best.
But we got the next, yeah.
It'd be a lot of fun.
It'd be a lot of fun.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Do you like The Cure? I like The Cure.
Name a song.
Love song.
What else?
Pictures of You.
All right.
Fascination Street. That Crow. The opening to The Crow.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
The opening to The Crow.
Yeah, the Crow soundtrack did go hard.
It went hard in the paint.
The second one sucked ass.
Third one was good.
Soundtrack?
No, not the soundtrack.
Or the movie?
Movie.
The Eric Draven thing?
Yeah, they made a third one. And they made the little series. The series was corny, but...
Then where he goes to court.
The third one, they put him to death. They put him to death in the chair. Yeah, The Crow. Check it out, guys. They got the Crow trilogy. Go check it out. Greatest love story ever wrote. Best soundtrack was #1. The Cure's on there. They get real live. I like them. I think they do a real good job on there. Now, the new album, I might check it out.
Matter of fact, the name of the song on the Crow CD was Burn.
Burn.
Black dude knew that shit.
The Cure. And he says he doesn't really like them. Smashing Pumpkins. That's another big one got coming out. Siamese Dream, they're re-releasing it with a DVD of a show they did at home. The hometown show they did. I don't know. I might go check it out, see what it's like. I like Billy Corgan, man. You know
what? The dude is real talented. He wrote a lot of songs for Courtney Love. You know, kept her in the game.
Ghostwriter for Courtney Love. For those of you that are Hope fans,
you know, hey,
Billy Corgan wrote that shit. Damn it.
She cleaned up her act a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure.
I'm not worried about cleaning up her act. She cleaned up her face. Chick was nasty,
hey,
man.
There's only certain things you can do.
So much
Even
you
with
can
all
do,
that money, man,
especially with what you got to work with. She,
you know.
I think she's another one got that little
She probably went
value.
to a plastic surgeon. He was like, "Look, you need a professional."
You don't think you just went with the phone and ran with it?
No.
Oh wow,
no.
somebody did with her makeup though. I think she took notes
She
from the
did
Cure.
that shit. That was some Tammy Faye shit.
Tammy Faye shit.
Yeah, old school roll on. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think she was influenced by the Cure.
No.
I don't know,
I
man.
think she was influenced by all that motherfucking drugs she was doing.
All the drugs.
If she was influenced by the fucking Cure, her makeup would have been on straight.
Straight,
You know.
straight edge.
But anyway, back to the Smashing Pumpkins. I happen to like the band personally myself. I have a couple of their albums at the house. You know, favorite song for me would probably be "Bullet with Butterfly Wings."
Spot on my rage. I'm still a rat in the cage. Yeah.
Jam right there.
No, man, I like Disarm. That's a good song.
Disarm's good.
Disarm. The other day, I
What
was
about Zero?
checking around watching what was that? Cool TV. They played Today. That was a classic video.
You know, 1979.
That's a good video
would be
too.
a classic video.
That was a good video too. But
Back
Today,
then, you could
classic.
fuck without condoms. It didn't even matter. You
Didn't
know what I'm
matter.
saying?
Didn't matter.
Ride around, chase people in your fucking cop car. Whatever.
Smoke a big joint, you know, fuck without condoms. Yeah, back in the day. Speaking of back, we'll be right back after these messages. Hey, welcome back to the Dopey Show. We left you, we was talking about music that was coming out. Now we're going to talk about movies.
Music coming out.
Music that was coming out. No
Anyway,
real big music coming
yeah.
out, but you know.
Nothing
We talked about it. For all you people out there that love music, you know, we're going to cover the bases for you. It's our job, it's our duty to bring that news to you. Beef, music, all that. So now we're going to talk about movies. Nothing really big came out to the theaters that I've seen that was worth a damn.
Have you seen The Immortals?
I have not seen The Immortals. I want to go see that in 3D, but I'm kind of iffy about whether I want to wait for it to come out on DVD.
I keep hearing that it's a fantastic fucking movie. If you like movies like 300, they said The Immortals blew that shit away.
Blew it out of the water is what I heard. Yeah.
So,
But
I'm going
it's
to check
one
the
of them-
joint out. And next show, I'll have to give it my rating my damn self.
Hey, we're going to have to go check this shit out, you know?
Or the finger.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thumbs up or thumbs out. You know, that's how we do it. But I did go rent some movies and check out some new ones that was out, and Our Idiot Brother was one. It's a pretty funny movie, man. Especially if you smoke, man. Roll your little fat ass blunt, watch that movie, man. It's pretty cool, you know.
So did you even really watch the movie?
I watched the movie. I am a very observant person, and I come here to give you a review, sober review. I'm gonna tell you.
All right,
yeah.
all right.
It's about an organic farmer. This guy's an organic farmer, man. He sells weed to a cop, not an undercover cop, a cop in uniform. Gets locked up for it. Yeah,
Smart.
smart. The guy wasn't very smart, but he was honest, and that's what made this movie so funny and so, I don't want to say quirky, but it was pretty.
So how did the movie
down to earth.
evolve from him?
He comes to depend on his family, and his honesty causes a little bit of problems for his family, but ends up bringing them closer together at the end. It was a pretty good little flick. It's not something you might want to watch with the kiddies, even though I think it was like PG-13. It was funny, man. It has
no titties. We good.
no, but it does have Zooey. You know Zooey?
Who the fuck is?
Zooey Deschanel. I forget how to pronounce her last name. She's got that show where she moves in with the three guys. She's real funny little chick. Anyway, she has a girlfriend in there, smoking hot.
The chick from the Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah. I think she's
She's
from
riding
Jim
on the
Carrey.
scooter and shit. She's riding his ass around.
I think so. She got the series on Fox now.
Brunette.
Brunette. Yeah,
Short,
real
cute
sexy.
little-
Wears
yeah.
a little. Yeah, she pulls off the little the clothes from Goodwill.
Yeah,
type shit.
okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she's bisexual in here and's got a girlfriend, man. So you get to see her
The
kids.
chick from Yes Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
man.
right.
That's
Gotcha.
it.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yes, man.
that she made the whole movie. It's got Elizabeth Banks, Zooey. I never can't say her name. Deschanel. Emily.
You know what we're talking about.
Yeah, you know what we're talking about. But it's got her in there. She kisses this badass chick, man. It's a good movie. But the movie's not really about her. The movie's not really about her. It's about him. It's about
just
Paul
wanna see
Rudd,
it for the
who
kiss
plays
scene, man.
he plays Ned. That's the whole reason I
Fuck
read
else
it. Somebody told me
might
she
be
kissed
else.
another chick, so I was like, man, I got to get that.
Oh, shit.
It was rocking. So that was a good little movie. Might want to go check that out. Another movie, Super 8.
Yeah, I seen Super 8. You know what? And I thought it was a pretty ingenious little movie. You know, kids, whatnot. See a train crash trying to make a zombie movie. And then you find a fucking alien.
Yeah, but I went in there expecting E.T. and came out watching fucking aliens. It was
To me, maybe I'm a little twisted about this, but it'd been real cool if the alien would have gutted like the fat kid.
the fat kid. Yeah, the one that was crying about he loved her. I loved her. Yeah, he
Yeah,
dies.
if he'd got killed,
He should have got gutted.
Fantastic.
Gutted.
Other than that, it was a great movie for the kids.
Great movie, directed by Steven Spielberg, directed by J.J. Abrams. It was actually produced by Steven Spielberg. When I watched it, I thought it was directed by Steven Spielberg, but I was wrong. J.J. Abrams' creature that he makes for this movie is really, really, really unique. So watching some behind the scenes, and the creature has two arms that split, so it could be biped with four arms, kind of like Goro from Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
Yeah, and he can crawl down on all fours and still have two arms. It did show enough the alien though for me. Like I watched
that's the only thing I hate about movies with a creature in it.
and they don't show it enough.
Show more of the fucking creature.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all this money making a creature, come up with the idea, and the movie's supposed to be about the creature.
I understand having a story and depth in the movie, but if you're gonna have a creature, you gotta put the creature in the scene too. More than once, or more than towards the fucking end.
Towards the end, that's basically what it was, because at the beginning it was fucking boring. I had to watch it 3 times. I kept falling asleep 3 times, and I was sober. Three times I had to watch it.
Come on now.
I was sober. The one I wasn't sober for was the Smurfs. That was another good one that came out. Smurfs was an awesome one. You remember the Smurfs growing up?
Yeah, I remember the Smurfs.
Yeah.
Gargamel could never catch one.
Never catch one where the damn. He caught a bunch of them.
But my thing was, why do you want to eat them so bad?
He wanted their smurfiness. He wanted their powers. He wanted to consume them. I don't know why he wanted to eat them.
Probably would have ate Smurfette.
It was a creepy ass cartoon where a guy wants to. Yeah. And see, I got a problem with that. He created Smurfette. Now here was right there. I was talking to somebody else about that. In a whole land of little blue guys, you got this one little girl. What do you think happened when the lights went down?
Well, she was smurfing.
She was smurfing.
You know, I mean, how could you not be?
Man,
you know?
yeah. And you know,
Pop the Smurf on down. But the only person that wasn't getting any Smurfette was obviously a little grumpy motherfucker. What was his name?
Grouchy?
Yeah, that motherfucker never got, you know. Could you imagine had he gotten some Smurfette? He'd have been all chipper and shit, running through the forest.
It wouldn't be grouchy no more. That's for damn sure. You know what I'm saying? Well, the person who played Smurfette in this one was Katy Perry. I just found that out about a little while ago. Yeah,
really?
Yeah, she had a sexy little voice, man. I was wondering why Smurfette was making me, walk sideways like I need a V8. No, I know it was Katy Perry. That's why.
Oh, I just would have went in the bathroom and rubbed one out.
Finish
the movie.
Not after watching a kid movie Smurf. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, man, I'm going off Katy Perry's voice. I am not thinking about what they looking like on TV.
Wow. Yeah, there's other big names in there. Grouchy, we just got to talking about. He's played by George Lopez. You got Kenan Thompson. Okay. Kenan Thompson plays Greedy. Jeff Foxworthy, he plays Handy. I guess build anything. I think. What's his name from the Tool Time show?
Oh, Tim
the Toolman Taylor. He should have played Handy, man. Jeff Foxworthy though, he did a great job.
He did good.
I love Jeff Foxworthy. He's funny.
Blue collar comedy.
Here's your sign.
So he played a part.
Pee Wee Herman played a part. Yeah, this cracks me up. He gets caught masturbating in a theater, and they put him in a kid movie.
Okay, not to change the subject from the masturbating in the movie theater. He was in a porn theater.
Yeah.
Let me masturbate. That's why I'm there.
But why put him in a kid movie? He plays Jokey.
That was years ago. That was his own personal time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He
but
was on his time.
I still get Kim past you. Okay, granted, he was on his own time. He was in a porno theater. But what about doing such roles in Blow? You know?
Hey, that was cool. Derek for real.
It was a good movie. But how do you go from that to playing a little kid movie Smurfs?
He wasn't in the movie. He was doing a voiceover. Matter of fact, he could have been doing the voiceover while he was in a porn theater jerking off. You know what I'm saying?
In fact, he probably was doing that.
Yeah. It made the role more believable. He was really into his character. I'm jokey.
Jokey.
Yeah.
Jokey while I choke you my chicken.
I tell you what, if I'm getting caught jerking off in the porn theater, let me finish.
You know? Will you take me to jail?
Yeah, let me finish.
Hold on, officer, 5 minutes.
Let me get that one. You know what I'm saying? Look me in the eyes while I'm doing this. You know,
Lord. I don't know if anybody else is familiar with you ever watched Chef Ramsay's show?
Gordon.
Hell's Kitchen, Chef Ramsay Gordon. Yeah, he's real good buddies with this guy called Wolfgang Puck. You know Wolfgang Puck?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Well, he plays chef in there. I love his voice. His voice is something. He's got this European voice. Something about it.
Is he European?
I would assume so. If he has a European accent.
I don't know. He could practice.
Yeah. Oh, maybe so. But that was the big one. Conan came out. I watched Conan too. That was weak. That was one of them. You get the thumbs up, the thumb sideways.
There's only certain movies you're allowed to remake. That's not one of them.
That's definitely not one of them.
I mean, Conan, really? That's a Schwarzenegger classic.
Nah.
Both of them.
Now they got this blue-eyed, brown-haired cat playing it.
Barbarians are not supposed to be pretty.
Not blue-eyed, especially.
You're dirty. You live on the land. You kill motherfuckers for no
Well, I mean,
reason.
he wasn't clean. He wasn't clean in that aspect. He was just,
He was clean in the fucking preview I saw.
No.
He was all oiled up and shit. I'm like, why are you oiled up? You know what I'm saying? This is not like fucking Mr. Olympian competition.
Hey, but Schwarzenegger was oiled up. It made sense.
He wasn't oiled up. He was sweaty, dude.
Nah, he was oiled up.
Man, they had like no makeup team or nothing when they made the first fucking Conan. They was like, we are on the open plains, swing your fucking sword because you can't speak English.
And make it look good.
Yeah.
What about that little the Play-Doh snake that he killed? Remember that?
Hey, you know what? The special effects of the time, it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, claymation. It was definitely scary. Almost like what was that other movie about the gods? They just redid that one.
Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans. That claymation scared the fuck out of me.
The remake sucked.
The remake sucked, but claymation scared me as a kid.
Even the Scorpions. Come on, man.
Well, remakes. No more remakes. All right, so brings us to the section of the show where we talk about games. Unfortunately, I don't know what the hell's going on because no good games was released this week. In fact, I don't think any games was released this week. But what we are going to bring you is we talked about Saints Row 3 last week, and we're going to bring you some codes. I think we're going to post them at the end of the show, so you go ahead and write them down. I'll give you a few here now. You put in cheese, spell cheese, CHEESE, and it will give you $100,000, and you just keep hitting it, and you keep racking it up.
Caps or no caps?
No caps.
Okay.
No caps, just cheese. You go on your cell phone, you enter the code. I don't think you really have the option. Actually, I think you do have the option to put caps, but you don't put caps. Just put cheese, and give you $100,000 every time you hit it. That's what I did. I'm a Game Genie fan. Way back in the day. I like to put my little cheat codes in.
I still got a Game Genie book at the house.
I like to put my codes in.
My son doesn't know what the fuck it is, but
no, my son does. Game what?
Yeah.
Looks at me crazy, but
cartridge.
yeah. So you put this code in. You hit it once, gives you $100,000. Keep hitting it. That's what I do. I'd get my money built up and then go play the game. I wouldn't use cheat codes or have infinite ammo and shit like that. But a game about money, we buy property stuff. That's what you do.
Oh, so you're
build up your money.
Just a partial cheater.
I'm a partial cheater.
Okay.
Yeah, partial cheater. Like you're not. You still got the Game Go fucking code at
Hey,
the house.
man, but I have nothing to play it on.
Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
All
I
right,
can't even get on my fucking Xbox, and my son just rules that shit.
Got another code here. It's Let's Rock. LETSROCK. And it gives you the weapons. Then there's another code, Golden Gun. Spelled just like it sounds. GOLDENGUN.
Remember, at the end of the show, we are giving English lessons, and apparently
We're also posting the code. My friend here wants to be a little soldier boy smart ass.
Oh man, that's
gives you
as cold as your bed.
Golden Gun. Gives you the Golden Gun for one hit kills. Then there's an infinite sprint. Put run fast. RUNFAST for you non-English speaking mother honkies.
Wow.
Yeah.
These guys seem pretty basic.
They are pretty basic, but there's more. We got vehicle codes. I mean, the list goes on. Repair codes, respect, police notoriety. Big tongue, man. Big tongue.
Man.
I can't help it.
Watch for the link
Notoriety.
at the end of the show.
watch for the list of codes at the end of the show, man. Write them down, have fun, play your game. If you want to be a partial cheater, you want to be a full cheater. Whatever floats your fancy.
Full cheater.
Dopey Show here. Holla at.
Fucks with you later.
Fuck with you later.